Black Clover chapter 298, the unofficial release, is out, and this was a dark and a very sad chapter. Literally nothing good happened for the good guys this chapter at all, and I won't lie, I loved it. I'm serious. And if you are here for the first time, I'm also serious about you subscribing to the channel with notification bells on. The like goal for this video is, of course, always over 2,000 likes, but of course, you guys always surpass your limits. That's just what we do out here, right? And if you haven't read the chapter yet, I will leave a link to my Discord in the comment section. And once you join my Discord, go to the Black Clover spoilers section and go to the pinned comment, and you will find the chapter link there and get back to this video. Now, let's get into Black Clover chapter 298, Uncertainty. Now, this chapter picks up after the whole Megicula reveal, while Vanica still looks like a burning corpse that just infused with negative mana. She's not dead yet. That was confirmed in this chapter, even though it was confirmed last chapter, but there were some people that were confused about the dialogue. However, everyone is confused how Megicula is even there because only one gate was open. Megicula explains that even though opening the gate to the underworld would be a great insurance for her, but she would prefer to manifest this way by using her curse warding magic. Although she goes on to talk about that this situation, this method definitely took a lot of time and effort to locate the necessary sacrifices. So Megicula always had a plan in motion just in case this underworld gate doesn't open for her. She can rely on her own magic to create her true process to manifestation. However, there is something very weird going on with Megicula's manifestation process that doesn't seem right to the other devils, which we will get into in a little bit. We also get some lore dump on why Megicula was able to manifest while inside of Vanica. Megicula explained that the curse that killed Aesir Silva allowed her to half manifest throughout Vanica's body. So now we know why Vanica was a special case out of all the Dark Triads. Because a lot of us used to always wonder, why doesn't this happen for Dante? He lose a lot. We all assumed that maybe because Lucifero just doesn't care for him. But no, it's just that Lucifero doesn't have the ability to manifest through Dante, even though he tried to do that with Liba, but I guess it's different with a human when you make a contract with them. Can't really speak on Xenon yet because the moment he got impaled by Yuno, really the next few chapters later, he went 100%, so we really can't speak much on him. Megicula talks about that the reason why Vanica's soul is connected to her is because they made a contract together, and also Vanica is dying, so that's why she came out in this imperfect state. So it's extremely possible that Megicula's true form, if Vanica dies, will look really different from this, and also when Lorbachika dies, it will look very different from this. However, this is very counterproductive because if Vanica dies, this also slows down the Tree of Cliffdog gate. So Megicula needing Vanica to die, even though she knows that this will slow down the Tree of Cliffdog gate, lets me know that she doesn't care if the gate is open or not. She's going about her business, meaning that she could care less about all these other devils that's in the underworld, which we will make a video about, because I've been saying it for the longest time that it's extremely possible that these devils are not working together. They got a hidden plan. We also see this spooky panel shot of Lorbachika in her devil form while Megicula is discussing why she needed Lorbachika and Vanica to die, and then we see Lorbachika use a new spell called Demon Water Magic, Hydra of the Dark Abyss. Lorbachika now has two types of magic, a natural type and now an arcane type, just like when Dark Elf Patri became so corrupted with negative mana and he used demon light magic, but he also had regular light magic. Even though he was no longer a Dark Elf after being saved by Asta, his magic always remained. The demon light magic has not went away. So if Lorbachika survives, her magic will forever change. And we also made a video about this a few days ago. If you had missed that video, I talked about the possibilities of Lorbachika's death. And the other possibility is that if she survives, her magic will forever be different. She will have two types of magic. So if you had missed that video, I will leave a card up for it on the top right hand corner. However, not only that her magic will be different, but also her appearance, because Noelle asked Megicula, what did you do to her? And Megicula talked about that she played around with her cursed magic and turned Lorbachika into a devil. So just like when Patri became a dark elf and one of his eyes is now fully black, it's very likely that Lorbachika may keep her horns, just like how Nero walks around with horns. Lorbachika may look that way, which would be a huge impact if she survives and go back to the Heart Kingdom. People are going to react differently. However, Noelle, she gets pissed off about this and uses Sea Dragon's Roar, but this time it does not work against Megicula. Megicula's curse powers made the spell completely vanish. That's how strong Megicula is without being fully manifested. She completely made Noelle's strongest attack vanish, on top of the fact that Noelle is in Spirit Die form, so it's the extra imp. And Megicula talks about that. In my current state, this kind of magic will not work against me, no matter how fast or strong it is. And Megicula is not even fully manifested, and trying to say that Noelle, this is the strongest Noelle we have seen, is not even compared to the weakest version of Megicula. There is no possible way that they will win this war, they will win this raid war, if all the gates open, because all the gates won't open this arc. These characters are not ready. They're just not ready. Even Charlotte tried to get back into the fray, but we already know her Briar magic would not work anymore. However, Megicula compliments her, saying that you're the only person that was able to counter my cursed magic. You are truly the queen of Briar magic. It's very magnificent. So she get a little credit because she was able to neutralize the cursed powers just for a little bit. But we get real, he finally stepped into the fray because he was inspired by Noelle's fight, which is why he was looking at Noelle even though Charlotte was hanging up, which a lot of us just clowned on him for it. It was so funny. However, Real finally does an impressive spell this arc. He uses Picture Magic Twilight of Valhalla, and it covers up the entire battlefield that they're in, or that room that they're in, and he uses all these different Valkyries around the room, which he was inspired by Noelle, and you see this fortress that he also created. However, it did nothing at all because Megicula just completely washed them using Curse Warding Magic Control Slave, pretty much using Vanica's blood magic to stab them completely. Everything they are doing in this chapter, nothing is working, and you see Real and Charlotte both impaled by the blood magic, and it only gets worse from here because this is where we get into the Gaia situation. Because we see Gaia, he using his true magic, destroying Lord Brachica's demon magic because he's the only one that's really left moving. And we then get a quick flashback when Gaia was very young and he overhears Lord Brachica not knowing how to perform attack spells. So he trained himself into the Heart Kingdom to be the strongest attack mage in that country, to protect her and battle into her steed, which we already know this is 100% Gaia X Lord Brachica is canon. Like, we know that if she survived this arc, it's canon. But as we see Gaia, he's going in for the attack against Lord Brachica. But you can see from his face that he hesitated a little bit because when he see Lord Brachica up close, her demon form, he still remembers how sweet she looks. And that's when we see Lord Brachica attacks first, putting her entire arm through his gut. Like, this is really, really bad because there are no healers in that whole environment right now. So everybody is getting clapped. Everybody is getting clapped, and it's not even fair. Real's down, Charlotte's down, Gaia down, and then we see at the end of the chapter that Noelle's Spirit Die form is now undone. So this kind of confirms that, yes, the statement that she only has 1 minute pretty much indicates that it only had 1 minute in her Spirit Die form. But the way this chapter ended with the chilling dialogue from Megicula saying that, everyone, you all have lost. Usually Tabata ends with a crazy cliffhanger to show a little sign what to come, but we really don't know. But I think a lot of us do. We know Nozel is going to show up with a crazy power-up. A lot of you guys have been asking me that we would love to see you make a video theorizing about Nozel's power-up, and I will do that because I did mention that in my Fagolian Spirit Dive video. So yes, Nozel video definitely has to show up now because the Nozel hype is now in full form. It's about that time. And also time for you to subscribe to the channel with notification bells on. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it. You guys have an awesome life. Take care of yourselves. Stay blessed. And I'm out.